Hey guys, this is Brittany from the Nerdy Nurse. I don't know if you guys know or not. Maybe you've been living under a rock because I've sure been talking about it a lot. But in September, I'm actually going to be hosting a live pre-conference event at the National Nurses in Business Association conference. That's where all the nurse entrepreneurs in the country get together and talk about the awesome things they're doing in entrepreneurship and help other nurses get into entrepreneurship as well. And I wanted to take a few minutes to sort of go through what the conference is and explain it if you've never been, and explain why it's great if you're already an entrepreneur, but also what it might be beneficial for you to do if you're not. And maybe you're just interested in sort of dabbling and creating a side hustle. So I'm going to share my screen and you can hop on in and take a journey with me on the website. All right, as promised, party people or not party people, I'm probably in that second category. I'm going to be taking a look at the NNBA conference website and sort of just giving you highlights of some of the people I know and some of the awesome things that you can expect to see out of it. If you don't already know, the NNBA is the National Nurses in Business Association. It's the #1 business owner network for nurses, and this is their premier signature conference that's about nurse entrepreneurship and career alternatives. And you're going to meet people there from all walks of nursing entrepreneurship, from people who run multi-million-dollar business to people who just have nice side hustles to people that may be just like you and are just considering dipping their toe into the water of nurse entrepreneurship. I am personally a big fan and a big believer of the fact that all nurses need a side hustle. Everybody has an opportunity to earn a little something on the side. No matter what type of shift you have, what type of schedule you have, you certainly can accommodate for it. But if you do work 3 12-hour shifts or 4 days a week, you can be doing something else. And, you know, for me, that might be video games, but for you, maybe you want to run a business. Just kidding, I also run a business. I'm going to go down through the page and talk through it a little bit for you. You can see that it is in St. Pete Beach. That's like a tongue twister, which is actually where my dad is from. So that's really cool. I might let him go fish while I'm there at the conference. As I'm recording this, it's 1 month and 4 weeks out. That is actually great because between now and about 6 weeks before the conference is where you're going to get the best value on airline tickets. And there's actually plenty of rooms in the hotel still left. So you'll want to snatch those up while you can. As you look through, you're going to see a lot of speakers that you may recognize, some that you don't. I'll talk about a few that are friends of mine or that I'm really familiar with. The first one I want to talk about is Louise Jakubik. She is talking in the main conference. Louise is amazing with a seminar business and sort of building educational materials for nurses. She writes textbooks, she builds seminars, she does all kinds of other amazing things, and she's really sort of someone you want to align with. She is one of those business owners who's at the top of their game as a nurse. Sean Dent, who you guys may know from Instagram or his blog My Strong Medicine, is an excellent advocate for video in nursing businesses, and he's actually going to be talking about that. My friend Renee Thompson will be talking about engaging audiences, which is really very cool. Donna Cardillo, which I'm not sure if you guys know, but the first time I met her, I had a little fangirl moment. I might have got a little misty-eyed. Because truly, when I was building an online presence, she was the nurse that I saw everywhere. She's the OG when it comes to building a personal brand as an online influencer and a nurse. Lori Brown, who's a great friend of mine. We did some work before on social media, and she runs this great legal nurse consulting business and also a nursing empowerment business. Keith Carlson, if you guys don't know Keith, he's like thebomb.com. My favorite thing about Keith, I mean, there's lots of good things about him, but my favorite thing about Keith is he just makes you feel so calm, cool, and collected and respected when you meet him. It's like meditative. I mean, truly, after I've seen him, I feel like I should just pay him for talking to me because it's like going to a therapy session. He just makes you feel that good. Candy Campbell is actually a Florence Nightingale impersonator. I mean, I don't know if that's the technical term for it, but she plays a mean Florence Nightingale. Then we also have me and my dear friend Katie that you'll also be seeing at the conference, along with the Pulse Media Network, which are several of my friends who are great advocates of podcasting. It's going to be at St. Pete Beach. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to get your toes in the sand. And, you know, if you're wondering why you should attend, you really need to know whether or not this is something right for you. So whether or not you're already a nurse that is building a business online, or you're considering entrepreneurship, or you don't even know what a nurse entrepreneur is, there's something in this for you. You're going to get CE, so hello, tax write-off. Full disclosure, not an accountant, not a tax attorney, cannot officially claim to know that 100% that you can get that, but I've been claiming it, and my tax accountant says I can do it, so I'm going to say that you can do it. And again, not a tax person, not a CPA, but I can confirm that this is legit in terms of a legitimate business expense when you're investing in yourself, because you're going to get CE, but also if you're a business owner, it's education related to that. If you've ever wondered what a nurse can do as an entrepreneur, this is going to answer those questions for you. You're going to learn about different opportunities that exist out there, some that are really off the beaten path, some that might be more in line with what you thought were available options for nurses. You're going to get to spend time with some nursing business industry, and through that, nursing in general, you're going to get to touch base with those people, high five those people, handshake those people, pick their brains. You're going to have some really cool opportunities to, meet those people one-on-one and say, what did you do to get there? If you had to do it over again, what would you do differently? What can I do to get to where you are at half the time? And they'll be able to tell you that information, at least if it's possible to do that. Really, it's a motivational thing. I've been in business for many years now. I started the Nerdy Nurse in 2010, and I've evolved it over time. And every time I go to this conference, I learn a little more. I feel a little more empowered. I feel a little bit more confident, and I have new ideas with how to diversify my revenue streams going forward. This is just a quick view of the agenda. There's 2 days of conference that are on Saturday and Sunday. But before that, actually on the Friday, there's pre-conferences. So you've got the main conference, which is $349 for NNBA members and $449 for non-members. But if you register for the pre-conferences, we're just a little bit more. You get you basically upgrade your whole experience. One of those pre-conferences is the Nurse Blogging 101 seminar that I'm hosting with my homegirl, Katie Kleber. And then you've got Business Boot Camp with Donna, launching your nursing education business with Louise, and the Hidden Fortune and Community Elder Care, and then, of course, the power of podcasting with some people you may know. I certainly want you to attend the blogging business, no matter what type of nursing business you have. If you intend to build an audience online, you need an online presence, and therefore you need a blog. So I want you to come to mine, but I really just want you to come to the conference in general. I'm going to leave all the details about how you can register to attend below. I want to see you there with your bells on. Let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything I can do to make you feel confident in coming. And if nothing else, you'll get to meet me and hang out with me, which is, I think, a prize in and of itself. Who wouldn't want to do that? See you in September, guys.